Hello, my name is Arya and welcome to Baha'i Basics, where we learn about the Baha'i Faith. In this episode, we're serving up the question, what do Baha'is do? That's right, we gotta do some stuff. Cut the title card! Since the inception of the Baha'i Faith in the 19th century, a growing number of people have found in the teachings of Baha'u'llah a compelling vision of a better world. With all these lofty goals expressed in the Baha'i Faith, such as the equality of men and women, the elimination of prejudice, and the harmony of science and religion, you would think that there are some practical steps in place for us in order to achieve all of this, right? Unless you have 3 wishes or bibbidi-boppidi-boo magic, let me know. Baha'is share a common goal of serving humanity and refining their inner lives in accordance with the teachings of Baha'u'llah. For a community that strives to cultivate hope for the future, the Baha'i community and friends of the Baha'i Faith need to work together towards participating in its efforts to contribute directly to Baha'u'llah's vision. A pivotal concept in the Baha'i teachings is that the refinement of one's inner character and service to humanity are inseparable facets of life. We call this the twofold moral purpose. We cannot segregate the human heart from the environment outside us and say that once one of these is reformed, everything will be improved. Man is organic with the world. His inner life molds the environment and is itself also deeply affected by it. In light of this, Baha'is have come to appreciate the operation of a twofold purpose that is fundamental to their lives, to attend to their own spiritual and intellectual growth, and to contribute to the transformation of society. For example, it's not enough to only pray and reflect daily in our personal lives, but also to make efforts to infuse our surroundings with a devotional spirit, or that we not only deepen our own knowledge of the Baha'i Faith, but also share with others Baha'u'llah's teachings. This brings us to the concept of service, an integral component of the Baha'i Faith. Service and worship are at the heart of the pattern of community life that the Baha'is around the world are trying to bring into being. First, there are study circles. And no, I don't mean like studying for that test you have. Study circles are spaces where Baha'is and their friends meet to consult and reflect on various spiritual and social themes. This study material comes from the Baha'i Ruhi books, which was compiled by the Ruhi Institute that started in Colombia. In a study circle, you have participants and a tutor who serves to facilitate the conversations. It's a space for open learning, reflection, and consultation. And instead of being more lecture-based, the group works together to deepen and reflect on spiritual themes as a collective. Ruhi books are also followed up with a component of service, which, after having the study circle, should prepare participants as they begin to serve together. One of these spaces is called a devotional. Baha'is host these gatherings in which friends and neighbors unite together in prayer, often in one another's homes. Devotional gatherings serve to awaken spiritual susceptibilities within the participants, and together with acts of service, lead to a pattern of community life that is spiritually and materially prosperous. Then there are junior youth groups and children's classes. Children's classes focus on children under the age of 10 in learning about various virtues such as love, kindness, and generosity via storytelling, arts, and games. Just as school would provide a material education, children's classes focus on a more moral concept. Through children's classes, children should develop a sense of identity and purpose with their role in the community, as well as build a strong moral foundation. Then we have the Junior Youth Spiritual Empowerment Program, or better known as JY Group. This is a space where the older youth in the community, typically around the ages of 11 to 15. Now, we all know how delightful this transitory age is, isn't it? The period of not a kid, not yet an adult. Oh yeah. It can be a very confusing and difficult time for a lot of people. Trust me, speaking from experience. It's that age where you start to really question your purpose, your goals, and forming your own identity. With this critical age group in mind, that's where a junior youth group comes into play. An even older youth from the community acts like an animator, which here means to give life to something. And since they're a little older than the junior youth, they can be seen more like a big sibling and mentor instead of a teacher. Together, the animator and the JY can create a space to explore spiritual themes like power of expression, spiritual perception, acts of service, and study concepts that are really relatable, such as confirmations and hope. The animator can act as a guide or mentor to the junior youth as they continue to assist one another in acts of service and developing friendships. Now, what I just covered are what Baha'is call core activities, but it really doesn't just stop there. Baha'is engage in so many different fields where service and teaching can intersect. There is no one right way to serve. What's so cool about these things is that anyone can participate in this process. Families and friends alike can all contribute to serving humanity together. The idea is to build capacity within all of us and to develop strong bonds of community. This takes us all the way back to our concept of a twofold moral purpose, as through these acts of service to the community, we learn to become more acquainted and refined within ourselves, and in turn can better serve and assist our community. It's a circle of service, and it moves us all. Oh my god. And there you have it. That's my very basic explanation of what Baha'is do. Totally simple stuff, don't break a sweat. Although if you do know about the 3 wishes, let me know. I'm just kidding, these things take time. It's the journey. It's the climb. Okay, stop. By the way, if you're interested about how you could get in touch with your local Baha'i community and possibly get involved with service such as this, there's very likely a community of people engaged in these activities in your area, so feel free to get in touch. Don't forget to click subscribe for more videos on Baha'i Basics, and if you're curious about any of the topics we discussed in this video, feel free to check out the links in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!